Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Aimed beyond the defence. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lookman, he has found the way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, can he get onto this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? He's tried one! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. He steps in, and that's the end. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Skamaka! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's looking wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And again! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bowie picks it up from the goal kick. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Chance here to counter. Decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Fired deep towards the back post. Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, that's well seen too. Lookman. It's a lovely, neat pass. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Batasagi is there, and he can pick it up. No, that's been intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cash. That is ended up in no man's land. And Sané. Scamacca. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. A shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Out to the left it goes. Shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. All driven towards the far post. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. Flings in across. Antonio Silva gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Aktokolu. Sané. Mendes calmly anticipates. Wahi. He is through here. Lookman. Hoisted. Terrific header. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Lookman. Half-time getting close now. That is good alertness. Wahi. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Wahi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lookman is flagged offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Lille are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
It's a mighty effort! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lille are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, well measured. Sané, he's got away. Some resolute defending there. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Eze Mendes. Looking to play him in, and it's been played through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Back in possession, and he's having a go! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great vision. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Aktokolu. Now it's come to nothing. So what can they make of this? Mendes threads one in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Incoming delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Aktokolu, who does have an assist to his name. Lookman. And he was quick to react. Wahi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skamaka. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
He's had a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 10.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 18. À leur place.
Lille have the chance to go the other way.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro 47. Le numéro 22. Le numéro 11. Attention.
That's been one straight back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pepelu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a shoot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Hernandez. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a shade optimistic. Nicely weighted ball. Gets into some space. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! He scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to...
Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now that looks a decent ball. Lookman! Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's on his way! Batasagi. And this is Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Il y aura 4
There will be
minutes
4
de temps
extra
additionnel.
minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, good take in a good area. Bowie has it out wide and in space. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and...